additional resources, the number of chemicals we'd be able to move through the process will definitely be meaningfully constrained.
Will be what?
Meaningfully constrained. The number will be smaller than I think most people would hope.
So the answer to the question, are you going to need more FTEs?
It is likely that additional FTE would be necessary to achieve the kind of numbers I think that generally people would expect from the agency.
Okay. Secondly, is the some of the criticism of the existing bill and the VITA language is about the burden placed on EPA to express the need before they make the request to the companies to fulfill that assessment. Can you share with us the value of why the EPA should make the first step in determining the need?
The need for health and safety data?
Yes, right.
So the agency is pretty well equipped, and we're also coming at it with the simple desire to understand health and safety. So we've got both well, largely we have the scientific expertise to be able to judge whether or not health and safety data is necessary and what kind to make a safety determination.
So if again, let's be more specific with that. So I'm just trying to understand that. So because some are saying they don't think you should make the first step, the company should provide that chemical and product data. You think it's best for you to first make your own analysis to determine that there's still a need? Before you ask them to produce it?
I think that we have got a pretty sophisticated way of understanding where we need information and where we don't. And as I was answering the question to Congresswoman DeGette, we are able to do it in a way that is tailored to the chemical and the issues that the particular chemical expresses. And so I think in many ways it can be the most efficient way for the agency to identify we need this data but not that data.
Okay. And maybe add one last in the little time I have left. I think I heard it, the question, but I wasn't sure I heard the answer again, and that is with the passage of this, you really think that this is an improvement for health safety for children, pregnant women, on and on and on. This is going to be improvement over what we have now?
Well, as I said in the answer to the first time that question was asked, that the way in which we are trying to think about it is, does this give us the tools to ensure safe chemicals in the United States? And as I pointed out, I think that there are a number of areas which are meaningful deficiencies that would need to be addressed before we could say that this bill will give us the tools we need to ensure safe chemicals in the United States.
So in the bottom line here, you think this really is an improvement?
I think it needs some improvement.
Okay, it still needs to be worked. Okay, and I'm okay with that. But I just wonder, if it's moving in the right direction, to make sure that it's an improvement over what we have now?
There are aspects that are moving in the right direction, and there are aspects that are not.
Okay, thank you very much.
The gentleman yield. Would the gentleman yield?
Yes.